Good evening all, and thank you for joining our second official post-match press conference of the West Indies T20 series versus India being played here in Kolkata. As promised, tonight we have Powell available to speak with you, the media, and I'm asking that if you have questions prepared for Rahman, that you please indicate by raising your hand in the Zoom group chat. As you've noticed with these post-match press conferences, they will go by fairly quickly. We like to maximize it just about 12 to 15 minutes maximum. So if you have questions, please don't wait to raise your hand. Please start showing indications immediately. We'll initially give a preference to the Caribbean media. So if you are from the Caribbean media and you have questions, just asking that you raise your hand as soon as possible. However, the first indication that I'm currently seeing is from Brandon Corlett. Brandon, please proceed.
All right, Ralph, man. Congratulations on the brilliant knock. Where did it went wrong for West Indies in the chase?
I think we got stuck early up in the power play. You know, we didn't maximize the power play as we'd like. But having said that, also in the middle overs, we didn't maximize it with the spinners as we'd like. But so is the nature of the game. You know, all we have to do as players now is to learn from that.
Yeah, just a word on your inning. Talk us through your innings. How special was it for you?
I think it was a pretty decent innings. You know, I did the hard yards in the early part and tried to get myself in, you know, and try to carry it home. But you know, it don't go down as a special innings because we didn't win, you know, and it would be important for us to be 1-1 going into Sunday. So it's just one of those innings.
All right, cool.
Thank you, Brendan. We move on to Shubayan Chakraborty. Again, if you are from the Caribbean media and you're present in the chat, please feel free to raise your hand at any time. Shubayan?
Yeah, thanks, Dario. Well batted, Rof. After a sluggish start of Brendan King and Kyle Mayers, what was the sort of discussion you and Nicholas Pooran were having in the middle? If you can talk us through about the conversations in the middle.
The discussion with me and Pooran was very simple. You know, we have to try our best to carry today, and we needed a partnership at that time, and I think we got a partnership in excess of 100. You know, so that was just a simple game plan to try our best to carry it deep and carry it deep as possible.
Rob, did you guys target any specific bowlers, or it was just about what it comes your way?
No, we didn't have any plan to target any specific bowler. We know all the bowlers are good bowlers, so on the day we just have to back ourselves and try to take down any bowler that is in front of us. You know, it's just unfortunate that we couldn't cross the line tonight.
Yes, Rob.
Ridayan, please proceed with your questions, and you'll be followed by Niharika Reina.
Just want to know that, you know, from a batsman's perspective, how challenging was it to face Ravi Bishnoi because of his action and the way he releases the ball? I mean, you have played a lot of T20 cricket across the globe, and you have faced a lot of leg spinners and bowlers overall. So how do you rate Ravi, you know, from perspective?
I think it's very difficult. It's very difficult, especially for us as right-handers and for us when we're starting. So it's not very easy to start against him. You know, he bowled pretty fast in the wicket. So that's also something that we have to take in consideration. But having said that, I think over the duration of the two games, particularly this game, we're playing pretty decent.
Thank you.
Good evening, Roman. Niharika Rana this side. Well played today. My question for you is that you shared a century partnership with Nicholas Pooran, and so I would like to know from you, how was it batting with Pooran when you guys were having a chase of 187?
Yeah, it was pretty good. You know, me and Pooran from the last series, we developed a nice romance, a nice partnership in a sense where he batting 3 and I batting 4. You know, it's important for us at that point, at that position at the innings, and that position where we bat 3 and 4 to get partnerships, and it's good to see we get another partnership of 100 plus today. So it's just for us to take all the stuff we did right today and try to correct all the stuff that needs improvement going forward.
And what are the positives for you from your perspective in terms of the knock which you played today? What are the positives which you'll carry for the next match?
I think there are a lot of positive. I think I ran between the wicket very good. I start my innings very good. I started against the spinners, that is Chahal and Vishnu. So that gave me a little bit of confidence. I start against two wrist spinners, two leg spinners, and when it come back into the death, I think I strike the ball pretty good today.
Thanks, Roman. Good luck for the last game.
Thanks.
We'll have Gassi Merrick, followed by Shashank Kishore.
Thank you very much, Dario. Congrats on the knockout, man, and unfortunate that we couldn't bring it home. But is there any, I guess, any consolation to take out of the fact of that we batted 20 overs and we held wickets, we held on to wickets?
I think, to be honest, there's a lot of positives. If you're following West Indies T20 cricket now, the guys are improving. The guys are slowly improving. If you should look on the last series and to this series, I'm sure you can identify a lot of areas where the guys are improving. Today, I think in particular we run well between the wickets. We also get a few partnerships, and whenever we do that, we're gonna win more games than lose.
And just finally from me, you speak about taking the positives from this one on the bounce and trying to move forward and continue improving. What would you say has to be done? Coming off of the England series, which was such an exciting one, into this one, I guess what do you identify as areas that needs the most attention in order to be able to get consistent results?
I think we still, as a team, we still have to work on all three areas, to be honest. The batting is doing well, the bowling is doing well in patches also. Today we didn't feel particularly well today. So that is something, maybe we give up another 10, 15 runs in the field. And I think that is the downfall of us today. That was our poor area today we were feeling. But as I said before, all three areas need to keep working. We're building slowly to a World Cup. So it's important that guys just keep improving by series to series.
Rovman, if you can tell us about this ball striking ability of yours. Has it always been natural, or is it something that you've had to put a lot of work into?
I think my ball striking ability is natural, but it's also something that I've put a lot of work in. There's a lot of players around the world that can strike the ball as good as I can strike the ball, but maybe they don't put a lot of work in. I don't take nothing for granted, but I don't take nothing for granted, so I put a lot of work into striking the ball also. I'm doing a lot of work in rotating the ball also, because there are more opportunities will present itself for you to work around the ball than striking the ball.
All right, Shashank, that was actually the last indication of questions that I'm seeing. We are willing to take one or two more, but I'm not seeing any raised hands, so I think that it's appropriate that I relieve Rovman at this time. I want to thank you all again for taking time out of your busy schedules to be here with us. And Rovman, I want to say, firstly, congratulations to you on a good innings, even though in a losing effort. And thank you for taking time out to be here with us.
Thanks a lot, man. It's a pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of the evening, everyone.